How many of us have heard the saying, numbers never lie? Hey, everybody, my name is Mike Baltazar. And if we've never met before, I do a lot of live streams, probably too many live streams. But one of the things I love to do is I love to put necessary, important, relevant information into the hands of everybody. I give a lot of public talks here in Arizona, and I travel actually throughout the United States and talk here and there. But we're talking about small groups of 20, 30 different people. If I'm lucky, maybe 50 to 75 different people. And I love the interaction. I love the small, intimate groups. But I challenged myself this year in 2026 to do live streams, to go online, to blast this to anyone and everyone that's just looking for that helpful information. And I'm a numbers guy. I have a finance degree and I've been in the mortgage industry since 1997. And I have been serving people by providing them with the necessary information for them to make good decisions and to, make a quality decision. And one of the biggest investments they're going to make in their entire life and lifetime, which is a home, their home. And so it's just been an honor and a privilege to have served so many people over the years. And I have a big heart for people in general, not just with the business side of things, the professional side of things, but just the personal side as well. Having been through so many different trials and tribulations myself, I just love to just be there for people the way that so many people have been there for me over the course of my life and lifetime. And so that's why I'm putting together these live streams. That way you put a name with a face and a story behind the person. And that way you know that I'm just leading from the heart and just trying to just forward you the information to make good quality decisions. And so for those of you that have been following my live streams this year in 2026, thank you so much. And if this is the first one that you find, thank you for being here. And just hang with me for a quick second, because what I'm going to be talking about today is something that trips up so many different people and they really don't even know it. And it's really, really sad. I do a series every Tuesday called TACO, and TACO is an acronym for the truth always comes out. TACO, truth always comes out. And so I do that, and I like to tie it into numbers because the numbers never lie. And so I like to let the numbers do the talking. Even though I'm in a sales position as a mortgage loan officer, I really do hate sales, but I love to educate people. I love to empower people. I like to be people's friends. And so that's what I've been doing for 28 years. And that's what's been a big part of my success. And so with that in mind, I want to share with you this thing I talk about that trips so many people up. And that's that they follow bad advice. Now, the advice isn't, it doesn't come with bad intentions. It's not to mislead them. It's just part of what the norm is. And why it's the norm is because human nature is to just play it safe. Human nature is to hide in a cave and avoid any possibility of being eaten by lions or tigers, right? And so we have this mentality of, if we just stay in our cave, if we just stay in our corner, if we just stay behind closed doors, we're going to be safe. We're not going to be eaten alive. We're not going to be taken advantage of. We're not at risk. But how many of us know that that's no way to live your life? If you've been given talents and opportunities and ways to just contribute to your communities, to society, to humanity as a whole, that we should be leaning into that and trying to spread as much love, joy, information, and helping as many people as possible. Now, I get it. Not everybody has that heart or mentality. But even for those that don't, you still have to live your best life, right? And sometimes we have to separate that fear aspect that is just something that just latches on to so many people, some of our best friends, some of our closest family, and just being able to just empower ourselves to know that it's going to be okay, that it's okay to be human. It's okay to do our best. It's okay to take some chances. And with that in mind, I meet so many individuals who have the opportunities to improve their financial position, but they're so afraid to make the wrong decision that they don't make a decision, but then they sit in their previous mistakes. And to them, it doesn't feel like mistakes because everyone else is sitting on $20,000, $30,000 worth of debt and they think it's okay. Most of those people don't have an out, whereas a lot of people do. And when I share that information with them, the numbers do speak the truth, but they at the same time talk themselves out of it by going back to just, hey, let me think about it, and knowing good and well that they're just afraid of making a decision. They're afraid of making a wrong decision. But how many of us know that sometimes not making a decision is the worst decision that you could possibly make? And so tomorrow is Webinar Wednesday. And if you're watching this on a replay, go find that particular episode, because I'm going to be illustrating something that I share with a lot of real estate agents in America. And that's that there are 3 different buckets of retirement assets. And so many people ignore one of these 3. The first 2 are super obvious. It's something that we've known about since the day we entered the workforce and have been working towards those golden years and planning for a happy and healthy retirement lifestyle and living. But it's this third one that's so elusive, but because we've been fed bad information over the years, and I'm going to let the numbers do the talking in this case, and then just share this information with a lot of people that might need to hear it. That way they just leave encouraged to know that, hey, guess what? It's not so scary if I look into things that my friends aren't looking into. And maybe my friends are not looking into these opportunities because they don't have these same opportunities that I have. And I should probably stop adopting other people's ways of living because maybe they don't have the same opportunities that I have, or maybe they don't have the same goals and ambitions that I have. Instead of playing small or playing to someone else's rule book or playbook, maybe I just need to focus on mine. And that's what I'm here to do. Help you, be your friend, be your advocate, be your guide as we venture into the future, into the unknown, which could be very exciting if we have the right information. Hey, everybody, Mike Baltazar here. So thankful that we crossed paths, and I look forward to talking with you very soon. Have a great day, and God bless.